A very good morning, children. Today you are going to learn square root of the polynomials. What is a square root, children? A number when multiplied by itself gives you a specified number. It is the opposite or inverse operation of squaring a number. For example, you can take 3. If you are squaring 3, you will get 9. And if you are putting square root, you will get the same answer 3 again. Okay, children. Now the symbol for square root is like this. You have to put. Then how you can pronounce this square root of the number what is given inside. Suppose here it's 61 is given. So you can pronounce it as the square root of 61. So if you are squaring a positive number 5 square, so you will get 25. If you are squaring a negative number also, you will get the same answer 25. Now what is the square root of 16? Yeah, it's minus 4 or plus 4. Now what is the square root of 100? That is plus or minus 10. So you will, for square root sign is always gives you a positive answer. That you have to keep it in your mind. Square root sign always gives positive answer. So these are the square numbers and square root what you will get. Okay, children. Now the radical form in the square root in radical form. Okay, that is square root of x. Then how you can write this in exponential form, that is x to the power 1 by 2. Okay, children. So shall we put one power and we can see? Yes. Now suppose if you have square root x to the power 8, then how you can get the answer means x to the power 8 by 2. So 8 divided by 2 what you will get? 4. So you will get x to the power 4. So square root of x to the power 8 is equal to x to the power 4. So the power you have to divide it by 2. Now find the square root by factorization method. 256 into x minus a whole to the power 8, x minus b whole to the power 4, x minus c whole to the power 16 into x minus d whole to the power 20. They have given, you have to put the square root, children. Okay, so you have to write the problem inside the square root. Now what is the square root of 256? Yes, it is 16. Now what you have to do with the variable other powers? Yes, you have to divide it by 2. So then what is your answer? What answer you will get, children? Yes, 16 x minus a whole to the power 4, x minus b whole to the power 2, x minus c whole to the power 8, x minus d whole to the power 10. So you are dividing all the powers by 2. So 8 divided by 2, 4. 4 divided by 2, 2. 16 divided by 2, 8. And 20 divided by 2, 10 you will get. Then since you will, for the variables you have to put modulus. Y means for a square sign you always get positive number. So sometimes for variable it will be in negative. So if you are putting inside the modulus, it will come out as a positive number. So you have to put modulus for the variables. But number you already seen, you will get only positive. So for variables you have to put inside the modulus to get the absolute value, children. Next, find the square root of 400 x power 4 y power 12 z power 16 divided by 100 x power 8 y power 4 z power 4. So first what you have to do, you have to write the sum inside the square root. So after writing, you can see 2 zeros and 2 zeros are get cancelled. So you are cancelling it. And now what you get, we have to find the square root. Square root of 4, what you will get, children? 2. Yes, square root of 4 is 2. So next you have to divide the powers by 2. So you will get 4 divided by 2, x power 4 will become x squared, y power 12 will become y power 6, z power 16 will become z power 8. And in the denominator, x power 8 it will become x power 4, y power 4 will become y squared, and z power 4 will become z squared. Okay, children. Now you can simplify, because in the numerator and the denominator you have same variable, isn't it? Now you can simplify. How you can simplify? You can see I am taking the first variable x. Okay, where I have the greater power in the denominator. So I can take the x square from the numerator, I can take it down to the denominator, because denominator only have the power my power is greater. So I can subtract. While I am taking from numerator to denominator or denominator to numerator, I have to subtract the power. So if I am taking it down, I will get 2 into x to the power 4 minus 2, y to the power 6 minus 2, z to the power 8 minus 2. So I am taking the power. Where I have the greater power, I am taking to that side and subtracting. So after subtracting, my answer will be 2 into x to the power y to the power 4 into z to the power 6 divided by x to the power 2. Next, what I have to do, children? Yes, for variable I have to put the modulus to get the absolute value. Okay, children. Next, find the square root of 144 a power 8 b power 12 c power 16 divided by 81 f to the power 12 g to the power 4 h to the power 14. Okay, so you have to write inside the square bracket, children. Okay, in the square you have to inside the square root you have to write the problem. Now what is the square root of 144? Yes, it is 12. Okay, what is the square root of 81? It's 9. Very good. Okay, children, shall we see how to solve the problem? Yes, so you will get 12 and you have to divide the power. Okay, so a to the power 4 you will get, b to the power 6, c to the power 8. You are dividing, making into half. Okay, then in the denominator 9, f to the power 6, g to the power 2, h to the power 7 you will get. Now you see, you can be able to simplify anything. Yeah, the number you can simplify. Both will be going 3 tables. So you can simplify the numbers. And what about the variables? No, we can't simplify the variables because they are different. A, B, C, F, G, H, different variables. So we can't simplify the powers. If they are same variable, we can simplify the powers, children. Okay, now if I am simplifying the number, I will get 4 by 3 into a to the power 4, b to the power 6, c to the power 8 divided by f to the power 6, g to the power 2 and h to the power 7. And next what I have to put? I have to put the modulus for the variables. So my answer will be this. Okay, children. Next you are going to see, find the square root of 6x squared plus x minus 1 into 3x squared plus 2x minus 1 into 2x squared plus 3x plus 1. So before and all we have seen monomials. Okay, children, we just find the it is easy for us to find the square root. Here you have to get the expression. This expression you have to factorize. Okay, shall we factorize, children? You know already, you know how to factorize. Okay, now I am going to take the first one. So now what is I am having? Okay, first we have to write it inside the square root. Okay, see the first expression 6. I have to take the coefficient of x squared. What is the coefficient of x squared? Yes, it is 6. 6 I have to multiply with minus 1. So then what I will get? Minus 6. I have to split into two numbers, two factors. So I will get minus 2 and 3. Minus 2 and into 3 what you will get? Minus 6. And 3 minus 2 what you will get? 1. Okay. And now after finding it, the coefficient with the coefficient of x squared, you have to divide. Okay, that is your 6. It will go in 3 tables. So 1 times 3, 2 tables, and here 3 tables. Now I will get x minus 1 by 3, x plus 1 by 2. Now I can cross multiply. Okay children. So I will get 3x minus 1 into 2x plus 1. Next expression, 3 into minus 1. Okay, if I am multiplying I must get minus 3. If I am adding I must get plus 2. So I will get minus 1 plus 3. If I am multiplying, minus 3. 3 minus 1, 2. So I will get minus 1 and plus 3. Since the coefficient of x squared is 3, I must divide it. I have to divide it by 3. So here I can't cancel anything. Here I can able to cancel. So here it will come 1 times. So I will have x minus 1 by 3 into x plus 1. Here again you can cross multiply. So you will get 3x minus 1 into x plus 1. Now next expression we have to factorize. So what is the next expression? 2 into 1, 2. So 2 ones are 2, 2 plus 2, 1 is 3. So next the coefficient of x squared is 2. I have to divide it by 2. So if I am dividing it by 2, the first one 1 by 2 I can't able to cancel, but here I can cancel 1 times. So what is my variable? X. So x plus 1 by 2 into x plus 1. So here cross multiply, I will get 2x plus 1 and x plus 1. Now we finish finding the factors. Now what I have to do? I have to substitute instead of that expression, I have to substitute the factors. So I will get square root of 3x minus 1 into 2x plus 1 into 3x minus 1 into x plus 1 into 2x plus 1 into x plus 1. So I will get everything in 2 2's. Okay children. So I will get square root of 3x minus 1 whole squared and 2x plus 1 whole squared and x plus 1 whole squared. Here the square root and square will get cancelled. If I am dividing by 2, what I will get? I will get only 1 times. Okay. So my answer will be 3x minus 1 into 2x plus 1 into x plus 1. And next what I have to do for variable children? Yes, I have to put modulus for it. Okay. So you have to put modulus. Okay. Next problem. Find the square root of 9x squared minus 24xy plus 30xz minus 40yz plus 25z squared plus 16y squared. Okay, so we have to write inside the square root. The problem you have to write inside the square root. Can you able to guess children which algebraic identity it was relevant to that? Okay, we will see. Okay children. So I am taking this 9x squared as 3x whole square. And here 25 square number, isn't it? So I am taking 5c whole square plus 16y squared I have taken as 4y whole square. Remaining I have written as it is. Okay children. And next I am seeing if I have plus here, and how I can get minus here. So there must be some minus sign. Okay children. So I guess here I must get minus. So here is a squared, it's b squared, it's c squared, minus 2ab minus 2bc and plus 2bc plus 2ac. Okay, it was in the algebraic expression, that is x plus y plus z whole square is equal to x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xy plus 2yz plus 2zx. Okay children, it was in this format, algebraic expression. So I have expanded it and I have shown here, that is 3x whole square plus 4 minus 4y whole square plus 5z whole square plus 2ab. It's your a, this is your b. So 2ab. So you will get this plus 2 into bc, that is your these two, and plus and your a and c. This was only here simplified. Okay children, I have here expanded it. So what is our a, b, c? What is our x, y, z? Here this is your x, y and z. So you write whole square. So square root of 3x minus 4y plus 5z whole square is equal to, what you get children? Yes, you will get 3x minus 4y plus 5z. Okay, the 2 square, if it's come out, you have to divide it by 2. So you will get 1 as power. So next, what you have to do at last? Yes, you have to put the modulus sign, children. Okay. Now, find the square root of the rational expression. Square root of 7x square plus 2 into 4 square root 14x plus 2 divided by x square minus 1 by 2x plus 1 by 16. Can you see here 7 is there? How you can square the 7? Yes, think. Root 2 in root 7 into root 7, what you will get? 7. Same way, root 2 into root 2, you will get 2. So in the place of 7, you have to substitute root 7 whole square. Then you will get root 7 whole square x square plus 2 root 7x root 2 plus root 2 whole square divided by x square plus 2 into x into 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 whole square. This is in which algebraic expression, children? Can you able to guess? Yes, this is a plus b whole square. Okay, the numerator is in the form a plus b whole square. That is a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, and denominator is in which algebraic identity? Yes, it is a minus b whole square. That is a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay children, this is in this two algebraic expression form. So this you can write, this we have expanded this you can write like this. Okay, so then you will get square root of root 7x plus root 2 whole square divided by x minus 1 by 4 whole square. The square root and square root will get cancelled. So you will get root 7x plus root 2 divided by x minus 1 by 4. Now you can see in the denominator. Here you can take LCM. So what is your LCM, children? Yes, very good. Your LCM is 4. So you have to take LCM 4 and you just cross multiply. So if you are cross multiplying, you will get root 7x plus root 2 divided by 4x minus 1 divided by 4. Now you can take this 4 to the numerator. Okay, it's a division. You have a denominator, you have a fraction. The denominator would go to the numerator. So you will get the answer 4 into root 7x plus root 2 divided by 4x minus 1. Okay, now this is number. Here you have an variable. So if you have variable, what you have to put, children? Yes, you have to put modulus to get the absolute value. Okay children, you understood? Yes. Now next you have, children, practice problems are given. Work out the problems, children. Supplementary video is there. Watch the video. Kahoot also there. Kahoot, enter the Kahoot pin and type your correct admission number and your name, children, and test is there. Write the test and submit the test pictures in the Google Classroom. Thank you, children.